am excited. And if you want to know what 5 pounds of meat looks like a center cut piece of meat, there's a little bit of bone going through it. This is really not very big. Like, I'm not a very big person. Maybe you should hold this for scale. Well, that's exciting. Yeah, this is so cool. I can't wait to start. I can't wait to try. Let's get started.
Let's get started. She got here at 1 o'clock today, or shortly thereafter, and it's like 7 o'clock at night right now, or 7:30. It's just after 7. So it took us all day to gather basically this piece of meat because the ingredients really didn't take that long except for the main centerpiece. So
all 5 stores we had to find.
We'll see how this goes, folks.
One thing I noticed was really important in meat. It doesn't say to salt the meat along with the marinade, and that is really, really important. I'm really surprised. What do you think? I mean, you can't not salt meat. Like, do you think we ought to add salt? I think we ought to add salt. This level of cooking, you really don't want to neglect something as important as salt. This could make a really well herbed and well seasoned, unseasoned dish. I mean, if they had access to things like this, though, I mean, surely they had salt.
I mean, it's a Spice Trade Association dinner.
Which makes every sense in the world. This absolutely makes all of the sense in the world.
So, guys, I got this a month or so ago from Trader Joe's in preparation for this recipe, and it's Porto Morgado, and it's the ruby version because that's what the recipe called for, and of course it's port, so it's actually from Portugal. And then of course you guys saw everything we got today, but this is where we're at so far. We're kind of wrapping it in the foil according to that recipe. It smells lovely.
And then we're gonna massage it in, and so it marinates really good, and it's a 24-hour marinating, so it's gonna be really good, and it's gonna smell amazing in the kitchen. Amazing. I've never had them say crush, probably just to release the oils, but I mean, they don't really say to cut them, so I'm guessing just to make them fragrant. So when they say crushed, I'm literally just crushing them. Like,
I don't even know how to describe it, but it smells very fresh.
So. Okay. Are you ready for deep tissue? Now, the next thing we're supposed to do is to massage all these ingredients into the roast, and we'll see how it goes. I'll have to get just a video of your hands. This smells so good. This is going to be delicious. Are you excited?
I am excited.
It's going to really go well.
It's just right now, I'm just like, there's so much going on with this recipe that I'm just like mind blown.
Plunder.
Yeah, plunder. Put that in here.
I still love that we actually got Franciscan wine. That is phenomenal. All right, well, that is the day 1 part of the actual recipe.
I hope that you enjoy this because you won't get to taste it unless you make it yourself, but we got another day, so I'll load up and go to Mandi's tomorrow, and here we are. Day 2 starts now. Hello. Oh my gosh. Here we are, folks. The day of the dinner. I've got the stuff. Sat overnight. Turned it over this morning. Now I'm going to Mandi's. Look at this, folks. This is what it looks like on day 2 before it goes into the oven.
I think that is beautiful.
I think it looks fantastic.
I do too. It smells good. All right. See you in 2.5 hours.
Man, guys, this smells heavenly, and I don't know if you guys know this or not. Probably do, because I like to have artichoke sometimes on my pizza. But I really like artichoke. So this smells heavenly right now between that and half a stick of butter. It just smells great.
Oh my goodness, that looks so good. I couldn't help it. It smells like rosemary. The recipe doesn't say to bathe it. But I think it would be really good to base it. Gosh, this looks so good.
So update, we've got about what, 43 minutes left before the meat is done, so we can't do the sauce until then because we gotta put the fat and the drippings from the meat into this sauce. But Mandy has got us at least going with the sauce as much as we can. And Debbie has us some potatoes going.
The ground, expertly browned artichokes. I think it's cool to have artichokes you've got a sauce, but you've got something that's obviously going to have texture, and I think that's going to be really good on the meat.
So we have like a port wine, and then we have a table wine in there, and then a whole slew of spices because you know this was done by the United States Spice Trade Association. Where are the mitts at? Oh, here we are.
It's time. Against the grain, whichever way the grain is. Whichever way the grain is.
I just want to make sure we're nice and smooth.
You done on that thing?
No, it looks good. Give me a workout, aren't they? Get me going.
I feel like I think that's probably
That looks like a prime rib.
maybe we can. Oh yeah.
We enjoyed it. I think everybody enjoyed it. It was not the overwhelming success for myself that I thought it would be, but like everybody else really liked it, and that's what I ultimately hoped for. And here I am. I found this recipe in a newspaper from the 1950s, and you know, we executed it. We put it out. I think everything was pretty well standard, except for the frequent references to instant onion powder and instant garlic powder. Things that today are just garlic powder and onion powder. So anyway, it was a wonderful adventure. Obviously, we had a great time with it, and I'm so excited that we did it.
I think what was interesting was a wine sauce over meat, as opposed to like maybe our part of the country, they're big gravy people, and I think maybe that's what threw you off a little bit, like the sweetness of the wine in the. He has a very unsugary, unsweet palate, and he always says hashtag too much sugar. You need to put that. Hashtag too much sugar. But yeah, I think anything, especially like a savory dish with a sweetness, probably did throw you off a little bit.
Yeah,
I thought, especially the meat, I thought it was delicious. And I know you got some good shots. I hope you got to see how good that was a beauty.
It went over very, very well. Oh, good. We have some other uses for that port wine. I didn't like that particular port wine.
Looking for more recipes for
I need a dry port wine. We hope you enjoyed this. Go to my website, see the recipe posted there on the blog, or actually see the link in the description to my website where I will have posted this recipe. And if you make it, please let us know. And I will see you on the next adventure.
And smash that like button. I heard a bunch of people say that, so that's what you're supposed to say.
That's true.
All inside my